Well now, hello and welcome back on the plot. I could have had my feet up with my slippers on with a couple of seed catalogues, but because the wind's up a bit, so yet another storm, I decided to come down and check on the greenhouse windows to make sure that they're still on, because the lever is set so that if it gets too warm they go up. So I can see it up, and they're good for me that the window's still intact, so I'll get in there and unwind the window. Yeah, as you can see, the garden has slightly changed since the last time I think I filmed. I've harvested one or two things, like for instance the Turkish turban, and what else, the kohlrabi got out, a few odds and sods anyway, but yeah, things has now changed a lot on the allotment. It's not looking as pretty and romantic as it used to, but it is what it is. So I'm come down, sort that window out, and then do a little bit of tidying up and a little bit of harvesting as well. And I've also bought something from the bargain basement, local, yeah, 99p for onions. Talk about stealing a match. I've got enough onions anyway, like I think I've got another pack of these as well, which I paid full price, and of course I've dropped this, and I've got some here that I quite like, and I've been humming and hawing because these are not cheap. So had such a lovely show of them last year, and I'll just show you some of the old heads. Yeah, fantastic, fantastic firework. Right. Look at that firework, isn't it lovely? Huh? Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, I think what you do is spray it, dry it and spray it silver, it'll look like a sparkler. So from the What the Heck garden, I have corn growing. It's interesting actually to see how tall the corn grows even when it's put in late. So it's not naturally I won't get anything out of them, but it's just interesting to see how far they will grow. And also the bean structure, they've done quite well considering how late they went in. Very what you got, variant of SAR, but no beans. But I know for next year it obviously works in this garden, so when this lot dies down I'll take all the leaves off and leave the teepees there, and then next year I'll run some new ones up. Yeah, the dahlias are still flowering. Oh, so pretty they are, honestly. Yeah, very pretty. We've got one over here. I think it's a single, this one. Yeah, that's pretty as well. Yeah. So still things flowering here and there around the garden. Of course over here I've still got my cosmos. So the left side is cut down, the right side is to be cut down, but I'm still getting a few bees coming, so I'm still leaving it for the bees at the moment. Sorry about the fingers. Trying to shield the phone from the wind. Okay, so I've got a few things in this greenhouse just temporarily parked anyway. I brought the peppers in and I thought, you know what, I'm going to try and overwinter them. I have put them through hell this year, but we'll see what we get. If it doesn't work out, I can always plant some more next year. I've got my Christmas potatoes, they're not looking too sweet. We'll see. If they don't work out, you know, I've got that many potatoes anyway, so I'm not sure. I've got put my, I've got one there, two Cape gooseberries as well, brought them in. They overwinter well in this greenhouse. What do you call it? Polycarbonate. You know, so I've got a few things parked. This needs organising and cleaning out as well. Yeah, so there we have it. Well, at least the window's still on. I've got gale force here anyway, like it's windy enough for the wind to catch it all. So the thing I've got to do is get into the greenhouse. So here are a few things that I bought in when the temperatures went down a week or so ago. So in order to protect them a little bit more anyway. So the dahlias, they love it in here. They do, and of course the petunias are still going strong. Yeah. Right then, right. I still haven't got the canna potted up, but I will do. And of course over there, I'll just show you. There, a big digit up. I've got some more onions, which I paid full price for. So I'm not short of onions, that's for sure. Well, now seems like the sun's come out. Seems like the worst of it is behind us. Had to take cover from the rain earlier on. But that's brilliant. It's not cold, so I've ditched the jacket. The dogs have ditched theirs. So let's see what we can do anyway in the garden. I've still got to figure out where to put the onions, because naturally where I put the onions are going to be there for quite a few months. So anyway, let's have a look around. Yeah, the little basket of petunias and what do you call them? Begonias. Yeah. So yeah, quite happy. Kept them out of the cold and been protected, so they're still going strong. How pretty, yeah? Right, so I've had a look at the autumn king carrots. I'm still again going to leave them. They're bulking up nicely, so I'm going to get a good crop at some stage. So let's leave them be anyway, and come back later on and harvest them then. So this bed, I'm going to clean it up now. I've got a squash at the far end, and it just needs tidying up now. I'm just going to call it a day and bring them in. So I've harvested one or two. I'm going to put them in the truck in a minute, but there's one or two on this side of the bed. So what I'm going to make sure is that I'm cutting far away from, or far enough away from the actual squash. So there you are. Got a bit of wiggle room there, and then there's a little one here. Let's have a look. And the little ones who are late planted. Well, it's looking a little bit clearer. Just a little bit more to do. So I'm nearly done. And you know, it's like, you know, you do a job, and then you think, oh, I'll just do that first. No. You got to concentrate on what you were doing and do it until you finished it, and then play around with sunflower stems. So while Mum is busy tidying up, he's got, because I lifted that up, where did I go? There. He got in then, having a bit of a mooch around. That's just typical Max, that. Oh well, that's a little harvest anyway. That's a good one, the best one actually snapped off. So in order to keep this, I'm going to cauterize the end in the hope that no bacteria will get in. Either that, I'm going to have to eat it earlier than I was planning to, but it's not bad anyway. It will join the rest of the winter squashes at home. But that's a little win anyway. Again, it's all down to timing and when you plant stuff as well. It's something I've got to master for next year. Anyway, that's this bed done. The only thing I've got to do now is give it a hoe over and then give it a top dressing. I might even give it a good digging as well, because it seems to be very, very, very hard underneath, harder than I could dig. And also this bed here as well, rock solid. It was always top dressed and everything like that, but thing is, if the roots can't get down, well, what good is that? So I think once in a while you have to give it a bit of a dig, you know. So my other half did this and it was pretty heavy going anyway. So what I'm going to do is get the sunflowers, and I've got an obelisk, and I'm going to stick the what do you call it, expired sunflower heads in there, and if there's any sunflowers left, the birds can pick them off. Yep. So I'm using my obelisk as a kind of a brolly stand for the sunflowers. And the thing is, so it also get the sunflowers out the way, and yeah, we'll freeze the bed up. I've been threatening for a while to do this, so I'm going to do it now. I'm going to take out the celery, bring it in, get it processed. As I am harvesting the celery, coming along the row, this row was between the tomatoes. As I go along, it's getting tougher and tougher because the plants are getting bigger and bigger. And doesn't look too bad, this one. Let's see if I can get it out properly. That's that one out. It's not bad. I'll get it tidied up shortly, but not bad. And also in amongst the celery I found a tomato as well. So I've got enough celery anyway, so it'll definitely go in the freezer or in the dehydrator or something like that, make powder out of it, but I'll get it all processed nonetheless. Now for the big boy at the end. And I've got a spectator as well, so let's get this one out. Right, now that is the last one out, and by golly did he put up a fight, but I got him in the end. But, wow, this is going to be, it's quite heavy, look. That's a big, that's a big celery plant. Anyway, so I'm going to find a big basket to put all this lot in. Oh, that's it with its haircut. So loads of celery on it. Can't be bad. Right, so that's all the celery done, and thought I'd bring the savoy out. More celery, couple of butternut, that butternut squash I harvested the other day, plus the squash from today. I think the only thing I need to get now are a couple of carrots, so let's see whether the bed will give me a few. Right, and let's have a look. So I've got some in here, and I've got some ones over here as well. So I'll have a dig around and I'll show you what I get. Ah, nice little handful, look at that one. Nice little handful, that'll do for tonight's tea. Anyway, so there's a few more in there, like still a bit on the small side, so I'll just leave them be and then let them bulk up a bit more. And I'll say I've got a few more carrots elsewhere as well, so I'm quite happy with what I've got here. Well, that'll be it for today. The sun is now disappearing. Well, it's more or less gone from the garden, so it's not very nice anyway. So that's a nice harvest today. Of course, naturally you get some pillock putting the pedal to the metal, so which interferes with the audio. Ah, never mind. Anyway, so but that's enough for today. I've done more than I came down for anyway. It's basically just to look after the window and on the greenhouse, like. But yeah, but there's enough stuff to take home. So I'm going to finish here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm not straight out of the blocks and saying like and subscribe. If you like my content, and if you want to subscribe, please subscribe. I do appreciate it. But it's also nice to have you along on my journey, because this has been one heck of a year and I'll be glad to see the back of it. Anyway, but I'm happy with what I've got out the garden, and so now I'm going to finish here and go and get the car, because I can't carry it all down anyway, so go fetch the car, go home and put my feet up and have a cup of tea. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.